Hare Krishna, welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Ram Kripa Prabhuji will be reading the Namamrita, followed by Srila Prabhupada quote. Thereafter, she will read the Prabhupada Lilamrit. Her Grace Sadhu Sevani Mataji will be reciting the slokas. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय। His Holiness गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। His Holiness भक्ति आश्रय वैष्णव स्वामी महाराज की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। Sri Namamrita, the nectar of the holy name. Revival of God does not depend on mechanical hearing and chanting, but the Lord's causeless mercy. Devotional service is a great transcendental science and begins with process of hearing and chanting the name, fame, glory, etc. of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Revival of the dormant affection or love of Godhead does not depend on the mechanical system of hearing and chanting, but it solely and wholly depends on the causeless mercy of the Lord. When the Lord is fully satisfied with the sincere efforts of the devotee, he may endow him with his loving transcendental service. Srimad Bhagavat 1.7.6 Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada quote 25th September. Dress has to be accepted according to the taste of others, and foodstuffs are to be accepted according to the eater's taste. Letter to Raktak, September 25th, 1969. Prabhupada Lilamrita. The biggest pharmaceutical company in India, Bengal Chemical, made him an offer, but when they did not fulfill all his conditions, he turned them down. Though later he regretted it, still there were good signs. The astrologer had predicted he could become one of the India's greatest, richest men, and Kartik Bose, Dr. Kartik Bose had told his father-in-law he is very intelligent man. But there were also other signs. As many accounts as he had secured by his wide travels, there were also that many bills to collect. Many of the accounts began to fall behind in their payments, and accumulated debt began to grow until he owed Bose Laboratory a total 10,000 rupees. And Abhay had enemies. The manager who had taken over Abhay's old position as office manager with Bose Laboratory in Calcutta tried to turn Dr. Bose against Abhay,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
insinuating that
Ram
he
Hare
was
Hare
too independent.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
please mute somebody is speaking
Ram Hare Hare
in
Hare
between.
Krishna 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 Hare
They
Hare
heard
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Ram Kripa Prabhu, somebody is speaking. Please mute somebody. Done. Ram Kripa Prabhu, please start again.
Yeah.
Kindly unmute yourself and read again.
Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. The biggest pharmaceutical company in India, Bengal Chemical, made him an offer, but they did not fulfill all his conditions he turned them down. Though later he regretted it. Still, there were good signs. The astrologer had predicted he could become one of the India's richest men, and Dr. Karthik Bose had told his father-in-law he is a very intelligent man. But there were also other signs. As many accounts as he had secured by his wide travels, there were also that many bills to collect. Many of the accounts began to fall behind in their payments, and the accumulated debt began to grow until he owed Bose Laboratory a total of 10,000 rupees. And Abhay had enemies. The manager who had taken over Abhay's old position as office manager with Bose Laboratory in Calcutta tried to turn Dr. Bose against Abhay, insinuating that he was too independent. They had heard of his negotiating with Bengal Chemical, and the new manager attributed the accumulating debt to Abhay's lack of loyalty to the Home Office. Kar- Karthik Bose remained favorably inclined towards the Abhay, but when the debt became a financial strain, he went to Allahabad to investigate. At Prayag Pharmacy, he spoke with Dr. Ghosh, who told him he is very honest man. It is no fault of his. In good faith, he gave all these chemists drugs and credit, but he can't realize the money. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat.
Bhagavad Gita 12.20 Ye tu dharma amritam idam yatoktam paru upasate shraddhadhana matparama bhaktaste ativa me priya. Translation: those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very, very dear to me. Thus end the 12th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of devotional service. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.12.24 Tasya akhila jagad dhatur avam devasya shargina पार्षदाव इह संप्राप्तौ नेतुम त्वाम भगवत padam. Translation: we are representatives of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the creator of the whole universe, who carries in his hand the bow named Sharanga. We have been specifically deputed to take you to the spiritual world. Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya Leela 4.200 Premo mada haila uti iti uti daya hunkara karai hase kande nache gaya. Translation: exhibiting ecstatic emotions, the Lord began to run here and there, making resounding noises. Sometimes he laughed, sometimes he cried, and sometimes he danced and sang. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Shri Shri Radharas Bihari Bhagavan ki jai. ललिता सखी विशाखा माता की जय। गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की जय। सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय। गौरांग निताय महाप्रभु की जय। शील प्रभुपाद की जय। मॉर्निंग चैंटिंग प्रोग्राम की जय। संवेद भक्त वृंद की जय। हिज होलीनेस गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। The revival of love of God doesn't depend on mechanical hearing and chanting, but it depends on the causeless mercy of the Lord. Madachitta madagatta prana bodhayante parasparam kathayantascha mam nitya tushyanti cha ramanti cha tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvak dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mama upayanti te तेषाम एवा अनुकंपार्थम अहम अज्ञान जमतम नाश्य में आत्मभावस्तो Jnana-deepena bhasvata. These are the 3 verses in Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, where the conditions are laid down to get the mercy of the Lord. Madachitta madagatta prana. When you give your chitta and prana to the Lord, then you are eligible for the mercy of the Lord. Madachitta madagatta prana bodhayante parasparam. And you show favorable attitude towards your colleagues. And you speak, very humbly and nicely Krishna topics. Bodhayante parasparam. Kathayantascha mam nitya tushyanti cha ramanti cha. When you speak and you get satisfied in speaking Krishna Katha, then you get eligible for Krishna's mercy. Artificially doing with offense, it will prolong the things, but the mercy will not come. That's why we should be very, very careful that we avoid offenses, especially in chanting the holy name of the Lord and in Vaishnava Seva and in Krishna Seva. If we avoid these offenses, then definitely the mercy will be there in our life through Guru, through Vaishnavas, and through Parampara. Jaisa Desh, Vaisa Vesh. We always say, whichever place you go, you have to dress that way. But the taste of the food should be never compromised. Hmm? At least, you go to some place, you have to dress like that. We have seen our Guru Maharaj going to Muslim countries, a Chinese country. He had to wear pant and shirt for preaching. He had to do some compromise. But Srila Prabhupada never compromised. Yeah, he compromised that he wear very highly, this type of dresses, but it was dhoti kurta only. On dhoti, he never compromised. Srila Prabhupada never compromised. The Arya Samajis, one time I told that it is a cold country. We are from Arya Samajis. We also used to wear dhoti, but इधर आके हमने पैंट पहनना चालू किया. तो आप भी पैंट पहनो. हाँ? और रात को थोड़ा पी लेंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा. Then Srila Prabhupada said, I have come here to give something, not to take something. Huh? I have whatever my Guru Maharaj has told. There was nobody to control actually Srila Prabhupada over there. But he had a strong faith in Guru Parampara and he had strong vision. And that helped him. Krishna tested him all the ways. That he's a gold, is not a copper. Tambani. So food should not be compromised at any cost. Here we see Krishna's mercy on Srila Prabhupada. His Guru Maharaj had told to serve the mission, but he had decided, no, I'll become a rich person. And the palmist has told me, ये astrologer ने बोला, you will become one of the richest person in the world. Huh? And what happened? Srila Prabhupada says, this Bengal chemical had given a nice offer. But कभी-कभी क्या होता है कि मति खराब हो जाती है. Your business, you get the opportunities and you do not try to grab. And Srila Prabhupada says, I regret that I actually did not took the offer of the Bengal chemicals. But the boss, the Bose chemical, he was trying to expand and send everywhere the medicines. But सबसे बड़ा problem क्या होता है business में? उधारी. If you go in udhari business, and by Krishna's mercy, जितना भी उधारी दिया था शील प्रभुपाद ने, वो रिटर्न ही नहीं आया. By Krishna's mercy, 10,000 रुपए का लोन हो गया. It is what we are talking about pre-independence time. 10,000 rupees is like crores of rupees today in today's business. And Krishna had installed an anti-manager in that business. Oh, anti-manager was trying to, khuspus to the boss that he has, tied up with the Bengal opposite party के साथ में tie up कर लिया है, and we should not help him and we should not do this. But he was little favorable. But he also saw that so much, money is spending. Then he himself went to Allahabad and talked with the Dr. Bose over there. He told that he's a good person, but other people have cheated him. Huh? Other people have cheated him, and that's why loss हो रहा है उसका. He's not able to get the money back for the medicines he has given in good trust. So उधारी का धंधा सबसे बेकार धंधा है. But Krishna had his plan. Krishna had a very beautiful plan. If he had got success over here, I don't think so. ISKCON would have come. And 3 times Srila Prabhupada tried. 3 times. This is the first time with the boss. Second time he will go in Bengal and again try. And the third time he will go in Kanpur and try. And ultimately he will leave everything. So and it is written he is going to become a richest person. But Krishna has different plans. Okay. ये तु धर्म अमृतामिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धाना मतपर्मा भक्तास्ते तीव मे प्रियाः. So this shlok from 13 to 20 of Bhagavad Gita, 12 chapters, describes the 36 qualities of a devotee. We always say, जब शादी करते हो तो 36 गुण मिलाने चाहिए. कितने गुण आप में है? शादी करते हैं तो you should match the. But the problem is, in the spiritual world, if you want to enter, even if you have 35 qualities, you will not be allowed to enter. You should have all 36 quality. 100% marks is only the cutout in the spiritual world. Even if you have 1% left, you have to acquire over here and then go back to the spiritual world. Now you decide how many qualities you have out of these 36 qualities. Ah. Yeah, so here Srimad Bhagavatam, we, the representative of Supreme Personality of God, that the creator of the whole universe, who carries the hand of the Saranga, we have specifically deputed to take you to the spiritual world. So here, the Nanda and Sunanda are telling why they have come over here. They are telling it's on the order of the Lord that who is holding the Saranga, Dhanusha, that we have come over here to take you back to the spiritual world. Your time is over. 36,000 years were given by the Lord to rule this kingdom. And the time is over and it's time to go back. So this is the perfection of the human life, that we have to go back to the spiritual world. But at that time, what was the mentality? What was the consciousness of Dhruv Maharaj? We have learned yesterday. He was totally absorbed in thinking about the Lord. And that is what we have to prepare when we leave this life. Madhya Leela, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, exhibiting ecstatic emotions, Lord began to run here and there. This is the mood of Radharani. This is the mood of Radharani, which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is exhibiting each and every place. Just speaking, he entered into that mood of separation. And in that separation, is thinking about the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.